Congratulations to everyone who received the Arbitrum Airdrop. In this video, I'm going to show you why I'm so bullish on Arbitrum and the top 10 dApps to utilize right now, including 3 ultra low cap gems that can easily 10x. There's going to be a much larger airdrop in store from a blockchain that has already raised almost $500 million, with 2/3 of the tokens earmarked for the community. I'll share all the exciting news with you at the end of this video, so let's dive right in. As always, feel free to use any of the timestamps down below to skip ahead to whichever section interests you the most, and make sure to tap that like button and turn it blue. Also, subscribe to the channel for other great Web3 content. I bridged into Arbitrum in middle of 2022 when I started using GMX. This was shortly after the Luna meltdown, and I was licking my wounds. GMX turned out to be one of the only positives in 2022 and continues to shine today by actually making money for its users. GMX brought a ton of liquidity into Arbitrum, and the other dApps all started showing up and capitalizing on the rotation of activity. While everyone was speculating on a potential Arbitrum token airdrop, I created a video on how to maximize your opportunity to qualify for such an airdrop. We also created the arbdrop.com website that made it easy to bridge into Arbitrum and allowed users to do some simple tasks to prepare for the potential airdrop. Along the way, other airdrops were announced, like the Vela Exchange and the Shell protocol as well. We made videos on both of these, and they're still upcoming. Just by bridging to Arbitrum and providing liquidity on the Shell protocol, also trading on the Vela Exchange, thousands of our subscribers qualified for the ARB token airdrop. Take a look at the price chart for Optimism, and you can see it's a good indication of how the Arbitrum token may fare. Notice the huge initial sell-off and then the consolidation before jumping up into all-time highs. I can see Arbitrum doing something similar, where right now, everybody who received the airdrop is probably going to sell or make their way out of the tokens that they don't want. Then you're going to get the people that really believe in Arbitrum to come in and buy at a certain level, and then you're going to start to see an enormous move as we get closer to the end of the year, and I'll show you exactly why. I'm taking a very large portion of my Arbitrum airdrop and providing liquidity on Uniswap. Why? Because there's going to be a huge volume over the next couple of days, and I want to take advantage of it in order to get myself some more ETH and ARB tokens. With the enormous new war chest and the Arbitrum DAO treasury, there's going to be some incredible incentive programs that roll their way out, similar to what's going on right now with the Kava Rise program. I can see Arbitrum offering $1 billion or more to have new dApps developed on the network, and that's going to bring a ton of great developers in. So this leads me to my top 10 dApps in the Arbitrum network right now. These are in no particular order, but we might as well start off with the granddaddy of them all, GMX. This is the protocol that saved me after the Luna collapse, and I needed a safe place to stake my ETH. I'm not much of a trader, but I did buy GMX, and I staked it along with some GLP as well. Both of them were originally getting about 30% APRs, but it wasn't the staking that I was so excited about. GMX started to go up in price from $20 to $30, and now you can see where it's at. It's been one of the true winners of 2022 and the beginning of 2023. It should easily be $1 billion protocol at some point in the not too distant future. That would put its price well over $100 and probably closing in on $200. So take advantage of it now. Onto a microcap that I'm extremely bullish about. I bought into it a couple weeks ago at its IDO, that's initial DeFi offering, at 1.5 cents. If you want to take a flyer on a small DEX, then the RAM token has already 10x, but it could easily 10x more. The largest DEX currently on Arbitrum is Camelot, and it continues to win the battle for native DEX supremacy. Its Grail token has already more than 20x'd so far, and its tokenomics are sure to help it grow into the near future. Can you see why I'm so bullish on the Arbitrum ecosystem? Its small projects have become large rather quickly in a number of days, if not weeks, and their token prices have 10x to 20x already. Another money market that is similar to Aave is Radiant Finance, which is already in the top 3 total value locked protocols on Arbitrum. They recently launched their V2 of their protocol and are working on cross-chain lending. This would allow users to deposit ETH on one chain like Polygon and borrow USDC on another chain like Arbitrum or Avalanche. You can see why the opportunities for Radiant are extremely huge, and with its token trading right here, right now, you might have a nice 10x opportunity. Let's pause for a second now and take a look at the Arbitrum ecosystem DAOs that received the largest token allocations. Treasure DAO and their Magic token, along with GMX, received 8 million Arbitrum tokens. Here's a little secret for you just for watching this video. Some of these protocols will be sharing their rewards with their users, so why not try out some of these dApps and potentially get some more ARB tokens? Then I'll leave a link to the Google Doc in the description down below so that you can peruse all 139 of these protocols. Moving on to the options exchanges, and we have Dopex and Lyra. Both of these are excellent dApps, and my preference now goes to Lyra. It's extremely polished and definitely has the opportunity to command a large chunk of liquidity. Take a look at where the price is trading right now, and I don't see any reason why this can't go up dramatically. Now, for two final microcaps that I think have the opportunity to 10x or possibly even 100x. So let's jump right into Vela Exchange and Plutus DAO. Starting with Vela Exchange, it's incredibly polished. I've been in this dApp now for about 2 months, playing around, trading a little bit, staking some VLP, also the Vela token, and I can tell you from experience that they're gonna really rock it here. The best news is that their airdrop has not happened yet. So make sure you get over to Vela.exchange right now to try it out and use my referral code, which is down below in the description. Check out the returns that I'm getting from the VLP token. All you need to do is mint some USDC, and those returns are over 100% right now. That's incredible, and it may help them close the gap between GMX, as the GLP token returns have not been quite that high. And finally, we're on to Plutus DAO. I'll need to make an entire video dedicated to acquiring governance tokens and how extremely lucrative this practice has become. This is the type of protocol started on Ethereum with Curve and the ability to lock your Curve tokens to vote on emissions and earn rewards. Next came the Convex protocol to take advantage of the Curve rewards, and then Vodium was put on top of that to direct emissions and receive bribes. Anyway, like I mentioned, this is a video unto itself, and there are others that have documented the Curve wars extremely well. Needless to say, the Plutus DAO has amassed quite a treasury of Arbitrum governance tokens for various protocols and is positioned well to receive massive bribes and fees. I absolutely love these types of DAOs, and their treasuries have ballooned recently. So here's a list of the top 10 dApps that I currently use on Arbitrum, and I think you should take a look at as well. Now I'm going to let you in on a little secret about the next insane airdrop. It may not happen in 2023, but as we know with Optimism and now Arbitrum, it's best to get into the networks early so you can be airdropped thousands of tokens. If you haven't already, make sure to tap that like button and turn it blue. It really helps others find my content. I really sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. And now on to zkSync. As most of you know from the ETH Denver 2023 conference that I recently attended, zkSync was one of the primary sponsors there. I had some great chats with their development and core team, and I got a chance to really learn about the protocol. I'm excited about the upcoming airdrop that's probably in store here, and I'll play a clip at the end of this video so that you know exactly what you can get. I built a website to help our subscribers prepare. Welcome to the zkairdrop.com website. We created zkAirdrop to help friends, family, and those new to crypto navigate the initial steps on zkSync. We're going to continuously update the website to provide the latest information on airdrops in the zkSync ecosystem. So far, Zigzag has recently airdropped their tokens, but there are many more to come. You can also follow the zkAirdrop Twitter for more updates. Currently, you can do everything on the zkSync testnet, and it's completely free. Just use the faucets and you can interact with all the dApps right there. The mainnet should be up and running here in the next couple of weeks, and we'll create a video around that so that you know exactly how to get on there and start using those dApps, preparing yourself for that upcoming airdrop. Finally, listen to this video on Bankless on how almost $500 million has been raised by zkSync, and the community is set to get 2/3 of any future airdrop.
Thirds would go towards supporting the ecosystem.
Are we talking about tokens now? 1/3.
This is the tokenomics that we had committed to. So we said, how can we keep that commitment but raise a ton of money? Is basically what we went after, and we've done it. So we are not announcing a token. What we're announcing is the way we raise the money says if and when we do have a token, we have locked in, no matter what, it's a 1/3, 2/3.
Wow.
And
So that was a commitment that all investors signed up for. It's like, hey, if you invest in us, 2/3 of the token you don't get.
yes.
Wow. 2/3 go to the community.
if we have a token, the way the structure works is the shareholders of Matter, which is the founding team and the investors, get 1/3. 2/3 will be distributed to the ecosystem, and we'll define that later. How, if we have a token, we would define that later. But that is locked in stone, and that is one of the foundational cornerstones of what we mean when we say fair raise. Additionally, and equally as important, we have negotiated any of the right to purchase tokens by investors is such that we will be able to transparently show everyone that the lockup provisions avoid all possibility of any massive sell-offs. That is another component of fair raise. So we all know that the greatest fear when someone does have tokenomics is that it's a pump and dump or something like that. If we have a token, it would be incredibly obvious that that is not what we're doing, that everybody here is for the long haul. And so in a bear market, having $458 million and having it in such a way that it can be like in code, guaranteed, mission driven is something that we couldn't be more proud of as a company. And again, like, we just want to show that we're walking the walk as we go here. And I got to say, like, the partnership with Blockchain Capital, with Dragonfly, with A16Z, with Lightspeed, it's amazing. And I think it's a moment for all founders looking to potentially figure out how can I have money for my project, but do it in a way where I don't sell my soul. We now have some investors that are on board with a way to do it that we could maybe make the gold standard out of. Maybe fair raise can become a thing, like safe is a thing. And if we can do that for the community, then that's something that we'd be super proud to do.
I do think that 2/3 for the community will be very well received.